Greetings and felicitations.
Okay, here comes the first round.
Boom. And
Jeez, that was just
boom.
unnecessary.
You kidding me? You can't be out of range? What?
Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. You're all the Yappy and Way here, covering Penthesilea's Amazons. Are the units bad? Are the units the kind you should just leave at home? Are the units meh? Are the units good? Or are the units that you should be taking every time? I've been getting long-winded in the last couple episodes. I'm going to try and keep this one brief. Here we go. The Amazon roster, the Warlords have a little bit of variation to them. I think that the Warlord Commander is a great unit, maybe even a take-it unit if it weren't for another hero coming on later down the line. Good. The Warlord Mentor with its Truce ability put this lady on a chariot, and she's good. The Warlord Warmonger, I'm going to say meh. I really don't like her abilities. I think there's better stuff out there. But that Ares Thunder is good. Archer Skirmisher on a Archer Warhorse is the best hero in the game. The Amazon Archer Skirmisher on the Archer Horse is the best hero in the game. Wait, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The Archer Warhorse, not the Archer Horse. The Archer Warhorse. The best hero in the game. 210 range. Excellent damage. Kills infantry. Love her. Archer Trickster on foot is a good alternative. Also a take-it hero. Fighter Champion, really bad. She's even missing an ability compared to other Fighter Champions. Fighter Ravager, good alternative to the Archers. Very good. Very good. Probably better even than the Warlords. The Fighter Vanquisher, I love the combination of Divine Challenge, Song of Battle, and Cleave. Take her on foot. Good. Penthesilea, one of the worst heroes in the game, and it breaks my heart. I want her to be so good. Her abilities are garbage. Never take her. Never. The Initiates. Never take Initiates. This is like a constant debuff on themselves. What is this? No. Don't take Initiates. Amazon Chargers, Spread and Charge, they're good. Just good because of their price point, but only just good. Warband, meh. They're a cheap alternative to something else that's much better later on down the line. Oathsworn, bad. Never take it. Coronites, meh. I want these ladies to be so much better. They have this Inspire to the last, but the Inspire abilities aren't really working the way they should. So, meh. Stiganoris is meh. Good alternative. They're good. They're a good alternative to something else. They have flanking attack improved and Spread and Charge, which is really nice. They're an upgraded version of the Amazon Charger. Stiganoris, they're alright. They're good. The Alabras Infantry, take it every time. I love these ladies. Fierce, Resolve, Immune to Psychology, so long as their morale is above 50%. That's really awesome. Their damage is great. They hit like a truck. They really do. That 40 charge bonus is awesome. This is your in an army that doesn't have a lot of mainline infantry options. This is your mainline infantry option. The Daughters of Ares, I'm going to say good. I almost take them every single time, but there's other better alternatives out there if you don't want to go with an infantry-focused Penthesilea. Stone Slingers, good. Meh. Let's be honest. I'm going to say meh. The Skirmishers, also very bad. They're not even meh. They're bad. The Toxates, never take it. The Shielded Stone Slingers, never take it. The Huntresses are good, though. These are the cheapest Fear Javelins in the game. They do the same thing that Harpies do. They can't stalk or Vanguard or any of that fancy stuff, but for 600 funds, they'll throw a discouraged Javelin at the enemy that is also damaging you at the same time. So I like the Huntresses a lot. The Warriors of Artemis are just kind of meh for me right now. Stalk, Snipe, Vanguard deployment, it looks like a recipe for success, but there's nobody out there to support the Warriors of Artemis. They can be annoying, though, which makes them good, but they're only conditionally good, so meh. The Mosquito's Chosen can be very good, but I pretty much just call this a meh. Serrated Edges, its projectiles lower morale. Is that on top of the minus 10 from the discouraging javelins? I didn't see that on Huntresses. Who knows? It could be. But the damage is also pretty nice as well. I'm going to say meh, though, because they're a little bit too expensive for what they do. Your Horsewomen is definitely a take-it unit. These ladies are great. There is a debuff. If their hit points get lower than 50%, they lose 30% of their speed, but their speed is still pretty good to avoid most difficulties. I'd say that the horseman is a take unit. The Anarites, I don't really like. I'm going to say this is a bad choice. Some people try to make them work, but it's a light cavalry. Very valuable, pretty squishy. The Hippomachoi is good. Almost take it. They have so many good things going in their favor. Bonus with swords, axes, and large. It's a shock heavy cavalry unit, and it does its job very well. Just also a little bit too expensive. The Furies, I want them to be so much better. They're just so squishy. They're so squishy. Only 8,100 hit points. Yeah, and for their price, that's not so good. They get a bonus versus heroes of 50, which is awesome. But just keep in mind, they can get torn apart really, really quickly. I'm going to say that the Furies are meh. Chariot Javelins, meh. Only ever take them against another Penthesilea player or against Ithaca. Medium chariots, there's always a risk. There's always a risk with medium chariots. If you're playing against Dardania, you might be able to get away with it because it is a fairly affordable medium chariot, and if you target the mobs and rabbles with them, they'll actually do really well. Mounted skirmishers, I never take it. Never take it. The mounted huntresses, however, they also have those serrated edge javelins, the discouraging ability. They're just too expensive. I think you're just better off bringing huntresses anyway, so I'm going to go with meh. Harpies are awesome. They've got stock. They do not have vanguard deployment, but they also have flanking attack improved. They have really good javelins with that discouraging ability as well. I think this is a good unit for you, as is the Harpy Fiends. Just, again, pretty much just a good unit. They have stock and snipe and vanguard deployment, but their range is so short that by the time they start shooting, you're going to know who's throwing those javelins anyway. Really good melee stats, maybe even a take it unit, frankly, considering the rest of the roster. How many times did I say take it? Very few. And the Spartoi, they're good in this army. They're almost take it. Why? Because you don't have any heavy infantry. That's the big weakness in Penthesilea's army. There is no heavy infantry options here, except for the Spartoi. Spartoi are your only heavy infantry option, making them a really valuable pick, and they're cheaper than your Daughters of Ares too. So there's a lot to be said there. Problem is, only 60 units only 60 entities in the unit, and they could go on a rampage, and then you lose control of them. All right, that's it for Penthesilea. Ta-ta! I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.